And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about this ain't Yes for the Mess, child. This is a this is another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 8, Episode 4. Okay, y'all. Oh my God. I don't know why I thought this was Yes for the Mess, honey. My mind is somewhere else, but it's probably because I'm up so early in the morning. I don't really do lives this early in the morning, so. But I'm sorry about that, you guys. But yes, we're here for Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 8, Episode 4. Y'all know I normally do those right after tea on Saturday nights, but I was with my friend. Y'all know her mother passed or whatever, so we just out, having a good time with her yesterday and just making her smile and things like that. And we'll be going to brunch in a little while. I gotta make the reservations in a minute, but honey, yeah. But before we get into anything, let me let you guys know what is on the come up. Now, the Summer House panel is on Monday. I don't know who page is on, though. I think it's on Sakina's page, but they're doing a reunion on Monday. So make sure you guys tune in to that. And then, as you know, Roast Review got pushed back last Wednesday due to my friend's mom passing. So we'll be doing it this Wednesday. So make sure you guys tune in to that. And then, of course, the Chasing panel will be on Thursday night right after the show. Okay, so that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcement. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this episode. But right now, I'm just gonna tell y'all, I really wasn't like I watched this episode. I watched this episode right after I woke up this morning. And I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, I wasn't feeling this episode either. It's just like it just wasn't good. Like, I wasn't feeling it. That's really all that I could say about it. I really wasn't feeling it like that, but I'm going to try to give y'all the best review that I know how, honey, because it just was not all that. Okay. Okay. So let's get into the review, y'all. So we start off with Kimmy and Tisha. They were talking about some business that they're trying to do or whatever. And they were basically saying that they don't want the business to come between them two because anytime Marcel, Maurice, or anybody got business and it involves all of them, they all tend to fall the fuck out. So Kimmy really don't want that, and Tisha don't want that either. And I feel like Kimmy and Tisha have come a long damn way because there was a time where they just couldn't agree on anything or really get along with anybody with each other at all. And there was a time where I was on team. I'm sorry, I'm sucking on cough drops. I was team Kimmy when it came down to her and Tisha. So for the most part of it all, they just don't want to get back into that place, and I understand that. I definitely understand that point blank. Let me look at the comments. It wasn't good. I kept spacing out. Definitely a filler episode. It's like they keep giving us so many filler episodes back to back. They need to do business separately, honestly. Tisha be in her feelings too much, and she do be in her feelings a lot. And I don't know what her sign is. I don't know what her sign is, but I do think that when it come down to it, I do think that when it comes down to it, Kimmy don't really have that many emotions, and that's just due to the fact that she's an Aquarius, and Aquarius people don't really have emotions like that, and that's very true. So shout out to the 100 people that is in the chat, okay, and shout out to my bestie, giving you the real tea that's in the building. Destiny arrives, and then Kimmy then brings up the meeting that they had with Sonny and how she had a lot of questions for Sonny and things like that. So she says that she wanted to hear Sonny's side of the story because, to be honest, it just looked like it was one of those situations where, Sonny was looking like a complete idiot. Like, not just a complete idiot, but looking like a whole backstabber in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, okay, you were her producer, you were working with her, and then on top of that, not only were you working with her, but y'all were friends at one point in time, and then she turns around and then she starts talking to Moses, and they basically regurgitate what Sonny actually told them about Destiny. Then Destiny started explaining her side, and Destiny says, remember, she was fired, she got let go from the show. We were still friends even after that. And she said, if we wasn't really friends like that, then why are you texting my phone and shit, calling me sis? You know, I don't call people sis that I'm not trying to have a friendship with. And yes, that is true. If I'm not trying to have a friendship with you, I'm not calling you sis. I'm not calling you bro. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that with you at all. That's just not what I'm not, that's just not what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do any of that. So with that being said, I definitely understand where Destiny's coming from, but it could be a situation because when Kimmy said, you know, after she's heard both sides of the story, she heard Sonny's story and she heard Destiny's story, she feels like she's leaning more so over the Sunny side. And I understood what Kimmy was saying. She's leaning more over the Sunny side because it's like it's one of those situations where it's like it's me not you or whatever. That's how it's coming across. It's me not you. Like I don't really see it the same way you see it. Like you my friend, but I'm not your friend. You know, I don't look at you the same way. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what this was. I think that Destiny saw Sonny more than just a co-worker, more than just a production person, but she saw her as a friend because she confided in Sonny in a lot of things, and Sonny knew a lot of her business and knew a lot of things about her. So that's why she considered that lady to be her friend. And can't nobody tell me that you know you've never been in no situation where you felt like you were friends with somebody, but they wasn't necessarily your friend. You know what I mean? And I've been in that predicament so many times, thinking that a person is my friend and they really not my friend. And I do think that that is a crazy thing, and it's a hurtful feeling when you put your trust in a person and they're not really your friend like that. And Sonny has told us time and time again, Destiny not my friend, Destiny not my friend, Destiny not my friend. She ain't never been my friend. She ain't never been this, she ain't never been that. So now it's like, well, you know, what exactly can you say to that? What exactly can you say to that? So I do think that Destiny needs to prove her point though, because I do believe that people aren't gonna believe her side of the story. And a lot and a lot of people don't believe her side of the story at all because you know they're siding with Sonny because they don't like Destiny in a sense. You know, that's why they're siding with her anyway. So I do think that she needs to pull her receipts out and let the true feeling be said that, yeah, girl, you were walking around here pretending to be my friend. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I felt. That's how I feel at this moment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I do think that Sonny is definitely wrong, and I don't think that Destiny is wrong. But I can understand why people think that Destiny looks crazy to be confronting somebody about their husband and she's no longer with them. I do understand that part. But you know, in a sense, she could have been blindsided by this situation. You know, when you're blindsided by certain situations and then you know people ain't really being honest about shit, then of course you're gonna look crazy. But I feel for Destiny in this situation, honestly, because she really thought that that was her friend, and that girl really wasn't for Destiny. She was for herself, and she helped herself to Destiny's man. So that's just what it is. Okay. What's next? So Kimmy suggests that Destiny sit down and have a conversation with Sonny, and Destiny's not interested in it. You know, she's not really certain if, you know, she wants to sit down and have a conversation with Sonny. She may be interested in having a conversation with Moses because at the end of the day, I think that there is you know, a situation where they need to have a conversation more so than her and Sonny. But at the same point in time, maybe they do need to have a conversation just to clear the air. Maybe I don't know, but in the same breath, I just don't think they need to really have a conversation. I'm not really certain about that. They bring up, you know, they said they hung out with Melody. They asked, you know, Destiny how she feels about Melody and would she be willing to be, you know, cool with Melody and stuff like that. Destiny's not interested in having no friendship with Mel. And honestly, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at her not wanting to really be, in a friendship with Mel. I feel like they fell off in a bad way, honestly. And I don't think that it's really the best idea for them to be friends at this moment in time. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. Just because y'all hanging out with Melody and y'all are cool with her, that don't necessarily mean that these two folks actually need to be friends. I really, really don't think they should be. Some people are just not meant to be cool. Just let it go and move on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Sometimes you can make make peace with not being friends with somebody, because I know I'm that person. Like, I could love you for many, many years, but once that friendship is over, it is over, and I don't want nothing to do with you like that no more. Like, if we in the same room, we could be cool, we could be cordial, we could do all that, but we ain't got to be friends. And that's just the truth. We just don't necessarily have to be friends like that. So, and I think that that's where Destiny is. That is where Melody is. I don't think neither one of them are really interested in being friends like that no more. I don't think so. I think that they're fine with just being at an impasse and just moving on. Um, Let me see. So, getting to Nell and Martell, they meet up. And Nell admits to Martell that she had a problem with Martell going to jail. But then when she found out about the picture that he sent Mel, she felt like, okay, so why would you do her like that? You know what I'm saying? And so she starts questioning him about the revenge P. And so when he started questioning her about it, I mean, when she started questioning him about it, he was basically saying that she kept doing stuff. She kept doing stuff. She kept doing stuff. She kept doing stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Like, she kept doing something I wasn't doing none. So I just feel like at this moment, since you keep on doing shit, then bitch, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna do what I'm doing too, since you want to make me look bad. That's how it felt. So then, you know, Nell was like, well, I don't really feel like that's right. Like, I don't think that that was cool of you to do that. And it's not cool of him to do that. I don't think that anybody should ever believe that it is. And I'm really surprised by all of the people that's on Martell's side at this particular point, especially a lot of the women in this situation that's all on his side. I understand if you don't like Mel, that's okay. Everybody don't gotta like her. Yeah, she's the force multiplier, as Carlos would say, but that does not mean that anybody that doesn't, so that means that everybody doesn't have to like her. But you don't have to like the girl to know that Martell is wrong. I don't give a what she has done. Because I've even been one of the people to say that I don't think that she's, I say, well, she does shit too, but not to the extent where you want to put shit, like a picture of a video that we did together when we were married, and you threatening to put that out there. Like, that does come across as revenge P, and I don't see how anybody don't see how fucked up that is. It's very fucked up. It's not cool, it's not right, and it is what it is. I'm just not feeling that whole situation. I'm not feeling these girls like standing up for Martell and stuff like that. Y'all don't need to be standing up for him, because it ain't cool. Um, he tried to explain the text messages to Nell, but I mean, it really was falling on deaf ears because it don't make no damn sense. Okay, what the fuck are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? No matter, nothing that you're saying, your whole explanation really don't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. No matter how you try to place it and slice it and dice it, it don't make no damn sense at all. There's nothing that you could tell anybody or say to anybody that can make them feel like it's okay for you to do what you're doing. You did that to be malicious, and you put your baby mama into it because you know that she hates Mel, and you know that she's going to do whatever she can, to drag her. We already know that, and you just sound stupid. So it was really no need, to be honest. So that's how I feel on that. Nell says that at this point it needs to stop. And one thing about it, and two things for certain, I definitely agree with that. It needs to motherfucking stop. It needs to stop at this point. It needs to stop. Because how many more times are we gonna go down this rabbit hole where y'all are constantly fighting? Y'all constantly fighting in court. Y'all doing this in court. Y'all doing that in court. You know, you make a post. Your baby mama get on the internet and start talking a bunch of then you want to put out revenge P on somebody. Then you want to do this. And then you want it's like how many more times are we actually gonna be dealing with this? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how many times are we going to do that? It's only so many times we can continuously do that. And at the end of the day, it helps no one. The kids are the ones that get hurt in this situation. And, you know, they're the ones that have to endure the BS, you know, by being, you know, witnessing grown people business and grown people actions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. Um, Uh-uh. Yeah, but I agree with Neil when she says that it needs to stop. Then Neil, you know, says that she wasn't a side piece and things like that. You know, she was talking about how Lexi did an interview and said what she said, you know, the interview that she did with T. Yeah. Not to mention, Neil also brings up to Martell that she didn't invite Martell to her party. She decided to invite Mel, you know, due to the fact that she didn't invite Mel. I mean, she didn't invite Martell due to the fact that she just didn't want a bunch of bullshit, in so many words. She didn't want the bullshit, she didn't want the drama, she didn't want any of that. So with that being said, that's why she decided that okay, I'm gonna invite Mel instead of Martell because we can't have them in the same room. And so Martell was like, I don't care about no 60-plus-year-old party. You know what I'm saying? Just you don't have to let me know that you are that you're taking Mel's side without letting me know. I already knew you was doing that anyway. And then I'm just like, damn, so you have to say you didn't care for the 60-plus party, but you know you wanted to go. You know you needed that scene. You know you needed all that. You needed the camera time. You mad, and that's just what it is. Okay. You're mad. Like you could tell, I could tell that you were mad about the situation. You were pissed that she didn't invite you to that party. You was mad as fuck that she chose to invite Mel over you. And it's okay to say that. Just be real about it. But you want to be an ass and a bitch ass nigga about it. And that's also okay too. But girl, move on. You know you mad. You know you mad. Um, so we get into Marceau, Maurice, and Moses. They mentioned the whole situation with Sonny and Destiny. And then they start talking about Moses moving to Huntsville. You know, Moses come in. And then Moses, they started questioning Moses about this whole thing with Sonny and what's his name? Sonny and Destiny. Moses said that it just didn't work out with Destiny. She didn't put the work in, you know what I mean? She didn't put the work in. She didn't do enough to satisfy him or please him or anything like that. So he went to someone else. And so Maurice starts saying, well, you do know that people are going to look at Sonny as a side chick based off the optics of this whole situation because I went through the same thing when I was dealing with Kimmy. Me and my ex-wife were separated. It was on paper when I met Kimmy. My thing about this is, okay, for so many years of us watching this show, people have said that Kimmy was the side chick and you never really refuted those claims at all. Now you decide to refute them. This is what Kimmy has always wanted you to do for so many years is let the people know that bitch, I wasn't no side chick. I wasn't no side chick. So why did you have to wait? Why did you waited so many years to clear that up? But okay, Maurice. Um, let's see. Um, Marceau explains how he almost lost his marriage due to, you know, the rumors and the show and the comments and things like that and all the stuff that people were saying. Like sometimes those things can, you know, put an effect on what you got going on in your marriage. And I agree with that. It will put an effect on what you got going on in your marriage. Like, period. It's always gonna have that effect. You know what I'm saying? Always. Because you're dealing with the comment section, you're dealing with the thoughts and opinions of other people. And sometimes that shit can really, you know, fuck shit up. Am I in a sense? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Um Maurice thinks that Sonny and Moses should talk to Destiny. And Moses thinks that he does not owe Destiny nothing. And that's the thing that I find to be fucked up too, is the fact that you don't feel like you owe that girl anything. Why do you feel like you don't owe her shit? Why do you feel that way? Why do you think that it's okay for you to do the that you motherfucking doing? Why would you think that? Why would you think that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you do owe her just that, because you were her man first, and then you turned around and hold on, y'all. Never mind. Y'all did that, and then got together. She didn't know nothing about it. And not to mention, it just looks bad. And the fact that it came out in the public the way that it did. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, girl, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you do owe her that. I don't see how you feel like you don't. You do owe her that conversation. It's really ridiculous for you to think that you don't. But that goes to show you the type of nigga that you are. Let me see. So Stormy, Courtney, Ken, and Trish. Okay, this is why I fall asleep. They work out. Courtney says that he didn't know that Courtney says that he didn't know that Ken and Trish were dating. Stormy says that it's a good season for her with everything that she got going on. Trisha then explains her trauma. It's a lot of stuff that she be dealing with, and sometimes it puts her in a dark place and things like that. So, that's what it is. So, let me see. Um, she said, she talked about how she lost her mom and dad 6 months apart, and she lost her sister. So she lost so many things. And, I felt bad for her in that moment, because I do sympathize with her losing a lot of people. I do understand that, because y'all already know, it's like I deal with a loss every other week. So I do understand how that can traumatize you and make you feel certain type of way about things. You feel what I'm saying? So um I get it. Um Kim even talked about the trauma that she deals with, and how she even tries to bully him sometimes, but he can handle her. But Ken understood Trisha due to her own. No, 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 no. Trisha said that she's still married. So, we did hear about the tea about, before the show aired, that she was married already and that Ken was a side piece. But, that's why they're not married now, because, she's still married. But, Ken understood because he had his own situation. So, yeah, something's really gutter butt about that situation. We got Chris and Martell. So Chris goes over there to talk to Martell pretty much, and says that Chris says that Martell owes Nell an apology, and that Nell was not a side chick. And then he said, well, she's not a side chick now. And then Chris was like, she never was a side chick, mother. You know what I'm saying? And Martell is just being disrespectful, like he always is. Disrespectful as okay, disre motherfucking respectful. Okay, so it's weird. So then Martell then apologizes to Chris, and then they start talking about the picture. And once again, Martell is not taking any accountability for what he's done. So Moses and Destiny, they finally sit down and have a conversation. Moses says he wants to have a conversation about the situation. Moses says that he and Sonny had her best interests at heart. When he said that him and Sonny had her best interests at heart, I just was like, girl, do you feel like you had her best interests at heart? If y'all really had her best interests at heart, y'all wouldn't even be together right now. Like y'all wouldn't even be together right now if you had her best interest at heart. You never had her best interest at heart. You didn't give a fuck about her best interests at all. So what are you talking about? Well, I took it as an apology, D, but whatever. So it's just like that's crazy. Y'all didn't have her best interest. Y'all knew what y'all was doing was fucked up. Y'all already knew that. And it all came across as lies to me. That's how it came across. But okay, whatever. So let's see what else was happening. Moses says that he was wrong, but he also said that Destiny wasn't showing him any interest. And my thing about it is, okay, if Destiny wasn't showing you any interest, why the fuck didn't you say that? And then when you were talking to the guys about it, you were pretty much saying that, okay, that is you were telling the guys that she wasn't showing you this, she wasn't showing you that, and that was it. But you said that you and Destiny never broke up, and she knew y'all wasn't broken up, y'all just wasn't together no more. That didn't make any sense either. So it's just like, what are you talking about? Then, not to mention, Destiny says that the problem is he wanted her to woo him like that was her girlfriend. And then he started at that point, Destiny started calling, Moses out on all his motherfucking lies. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the problem with it is he was not real with Destiny about where he stood with her. That's really the issue here. He wasn't real with her. He strung her along. He made her believe that they were still somewhat in a relationship, but it may have been in a bad space at this point. But at the same time, he made her feel like he made her feel like there was still something that they were working on. And I see what Don Hollis saying. She was like, why are they having that conversation, this conversation? Once I dated a guy gets married, no conversation needed for me. But I don't think you get it though, because at the end of the day, you got to understand when someone plays you, you thinking that you're in this situation and y'all in this relationship and y'all trying to make it work out and things like that. And then you look up and they married to somebody. And not to mention, it's a person that you knew personally, and it's someone that knew all your business. And it's someone that you were friends with. You owe me a conversation. I don't give a fuck if you married or not. You owe me a conversation. You owe me an explanation. I want to know what the happened. Because you weren't honest with me. I need that to settle my own heart, my own mind, honestly. Because if I was sitting up here talking to you and you let me, sail along, sail along, sail along, thinking that everything was kosher and that we were good, you know what I mean? And you turn around and you get married to a person that I considered a friend, we got to address it. And I don't understand why some of y'all saying that you don't understand why she need closure because he's married. I don't give a fuck about him being married. Y'all really believe that because somebody get married, that's the one all be all and you need to shut the fuck up and you're not allowed to have feelings anymore because this person is married? I don't care about them being married because at the end of the day, they're married. Destiny ain't got no chance in hell of being with them. And I don't think that the conversation is about her getting back with Moses anyway. It's for closure. She needs to know, why did you do that? Why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about being chose either. I think a lot of y'all are looking at it like she should be embarrassed because you asking a man why he didn't choose you and all this other shit. That ain't what this is. It's not about being chosen. It's about the principle of the matter. I don't see how anybody don't get that. For me, I gotta understand. So if you want to say I should be embarrassed by wanting to understand and just get my closure, then I be an embarrassing motherfucker then. If that's the case, because I be wanting to know. I be need to know, why did you, when did this happen? What made you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, he played her. And she got every right to be in her feelings about that. She felt like she was being lied to. And she was being lied to. That man lied to her. He lied to her. I just feel like a lot of y'all are blinded by your dislike for this girl, that y'all refuse to see it from her point of view. Y'all refuse to understand that because y'all don't like her. And I just feel like you ain't got to like somebody to feel and understand what it is. And I don't care if y'all are not together. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about that. Y'all got to understand, it's levels to this shit. You can't sit up here and play me, get with my friend, marry them, and I'm supposed to be fine with that. I need to know. Help me understand. That's how I feel. Help me understand, why is this even going on? Help me understand why you felt like this was even okay to do that. Help me understand that, because if we were supposed to be so good and all this other stuff, not only did they play her, but damn, y'all on TV flying this shit around. Y'all all on interviews and stuff like that. Y'all doing that. Well, y'all say I've been played. I took the L. I moved on. That's you. Everybody ain't you. I've taken my L's and moved on too, but the thing about it is, it's a different situation when it's involving your friend and y'all on TV, and it involves, a marriage that you didn't know nothing about. Yeah, I've been played many times. Yes, many times. And there's some situations where I took that L and moved on, but there's some situations, no, you're going to have to explain yourself to me. I think she deserved that closure. He left her hanging, only for her to find out in the public that's who that's who he was with. Because at the end of it all, Sonny and Moses were wrong. Period. I just wouldn't care at this point. If a man is with somebody else, in my mind, he wasn't for me, and I dodged a bullet. But I think you still not understanding. But it is what it is. Like, I think she knows she dodged a bullet. I think y'all are missing the point that I'm bringing to y'all. The point is that it's the principle. That's all it is. It's the principle of the matter. They don't get the point. Destiny don't care that they're together. She even said that she didn't want the conversation with Moses or Sonny. She's doing this for the show. And that is exactly what she said when we went live with her the other day. She didn't want to sit in front of them and have no conversation. They brought them on the show, so they got to have the conversation. And not to mention, they playing in her damn face. Destiny should give closure to LAMH and on why y'all do realize she can't talk about that, right? That's why y'all keep on bringing up LeBerick, and y'all know that girl couldn't talk about that. Y'all know there was legal situations where she couldn't talk about that. Y'all know that, but y'all still bringing that up. Come on now. So why did she show up? Because she has a job to do. The same way Melody has to show up sometimes, had to show up all them times when she got divorced from Martel. I'm sure that Melody did not want to have no conversations with Martel, meet up with Martel, do any of that. But she still did it. She got a job to do. At this point, she ain't doing it because there's a loss. They fighting in court and shit. But even Mel had to do it. So let's not question why somebody doing what they doing. They doing it because they got a job to do. They all got a job to do. She can talk about the abuse, but not him. I'm confused. She said that it was abuse. She never said that it was him that abused her. Scotty, they would be mad if Destiny didn't have this conversation or was trying to avoid them the whole season. Then the conversation would have been, oh, she mad. That's why she can't even get a sit down. Right. The same reason why y'all show up to work. People, please stop with the craziness. Exactly, Scotty. Melody had to do it. The girl had to get her check. Right. On the flip side, one can ask, why are Moses and Sonny trying so hard to plead their case since they are married? Sonny is the wife and Destiny is the side chick. Remember? That's what I'm saying. Because they're the ones that's trying so hard to prove themselves to everybody. They're the ones trying to prove themselves. So what do you mean? She was abused, but she never went into detail. Mentally serving divorce papers after having a baby, that's mental abuse right there, period. Right. I think if Mel wanted to be Destiny's friend, Destiny would run to it. She only saying it because Mel has said it over and over again. I don't think so. Because the friendship is over with at this point. They don't want to be friends. Neither one of them want to be friends with each other. And T, are you doing your Let's Gag this morning? Because that's why I set this live early. So because I didn't want to go up against you in your Let's Gag, your open panel. And plus I'm going to brunch. Right, because nobody asked for all these shaky ass storytelling Moses and Sonny are giving. Right. Oh, I understand. Let me see. But yeah. But I can say that can Destiny discuss her original affiliation with the show with her man? She can't. I don't know why y'all keep bringing it up. She can't. She can't talk about LeBerick. Y'all gotta understand that. I still say that even though I don't like Destiny, I still hated this for her. Moses didn't give a damn and it was a waste of time. He didn't. He showed that he didn't care. If we're going off, we will see Sonny and Moses have not been consistent. Their story has so many holes, and Destiny has told the same story. So I believe Destiny. I do. Destiny was an opportunist, and she got an opportunist in return. I don't know how many languages this needs to be said in. Right? Okay. Because I don't know how many times I got to explain it to the people. Did you see Moses' face when Destiny started talking about the text messages and stuff? He was goofed. Yeah, because he didn't expect her to pull them out. That's the thing. He didn't expect for her to pull them out. That's all that is. And I feel like she needs to pull them out at this point because they all making her look crazy. They playing in her face at this point. Nope. I ain't talking about Lance Fletcher. I don't care about him going to jail. No shade, but he ain't a part of the show. I don't care about him going to jail. Y'all be talking about Destiny as all these negative things like y'all know her personally. Y'all know 40 minutes of an edited show. Oh my God, I'm done with the Destiny hate train. Y'all sound real lost. Jesus fix it. Sonny went to Carlos and said, "I's married now to Mister. We got a story." Right. I want her to pull them out. I do too. And I think Destiny brought up the point about him sending her money in August to show that, nigga, you were communicating with me well beyond April. Let's not doing that. Period. Period, Harold. Period. Because he was really gonna try to play her. I cannot. I'm telling y'all, one thing that I can't stand is for a person to sit in my face and gaslight me and try to tell me that what I'm seeing ain't there. I see you. I see your motherfucking ass. Like, don't play with me. That is the one thing that I cannot stand in this bitch. Do not play with me like you don't see me coming. Y'all see that shit. You know that shit. Don't play with me. You know you was there past April. Stop playing with me. I'm sorry, but Destiny's still boring. Okay. They playing in their own faces to believe their lies and wrongdoing, right? He told y'all when he got with Sonny, he didn't properly end a relationship with Destiny. That's all I needed to know right there, right? Those are not smart enough to gaslight or play this reality game with Destiny at this point. He kept trying to emphasize the wife card to trigger Destiny, and she was standing on her business, right? That's why she needed to say what she needed to say, Negro, period. Don't lie. LeBerick said she can talk about the divorce. It wasn't a court order she couldn't speak about. Yes, Moses should have a conversation. But at this point, we don't give a fuck about LeBerick. She ain't been with LeBerick for how many years now? We don't care. What is there to know about LeBerick? When he was barely on the damn show. What is there to know? At this point, I don't even know why y'all even care about LeBerick so much right now. Who cares about him? I know I don't. Destiny did a lot of ish. I don't understand how you can stand by an abuser but claim to have been abused. Even if she still his friend, she shouldn't rock with him on it. But who's to say if she's rocking with him with the whole abuse thing? I never seen her say, "Yeah, yeah, man, you should have beat her. Yeah, man, you should have sent that picture out." I don't see her doing that. Moses took every route to get on the show. Sonny may have wanted to be in front of the camera, opportunist. Oh, okay. On this podcast, it was said that they never broke up, but they broke up in April. Pick a sign. Exactly. He lying. I understand anybody will want closure. It's about closure and being an adult about the situation. And let me tell y'all something, because I'm about to get off of here in a minute. Because I got to make a reservation. But even with my own situation, like after my friend got killed, like I was going down the list of all the people that I needed closure with because I was really holding grudges against them. And one guy in particular, I dated on and off from 2016 all the way to 2019. And the way that we ended just wasn't cool. And I looked up one day and I saw him engaged to another guy. And I just felt like, you know what? I need to say what I got to say because I really don't like the fact that I'm feeling this way about this person. And I just really need to talk to him and get this off of my chest. And I did that. I sent him like this long message via text, told him, I said, I poured my heart out to him and he didn't even respond. But at the end of the day, I really didn't care about him responding or not because as long as I got it up off of me, I was able to move past it and not see him on social media and turn my nose up. Hershey, I ain't finna go back and forth with you today. Let me see. Some folks are quick to throw their loved ones away because they did something that they didn't like. Are you gonna discuss Maurice in a separate video? I wonder if he's still in the slam on this good holiday weekend. I plan to. If someone goes to me for months, that's out of closure. I need the silence speak for itself. Well, that's you, honey. Everybody doesn't react to things the same way. That's what we all have to understand. Let me see. How is Carlos King considered the king of reality TV with these lackluster shows? I have no idea. It is crazy. But it's a to be continued episode. So that's about it, really. So I gave y'all the best that I could with this review, y'all. It really wasn't that much to discuss because this episode was also boring too. Yeah. Well, I do intend on doing another video in regards to Maurice being arrested for a DUI. Excuse me. I do intend on doing that. I don't know if it's gonna be live or not, though. I don't know if it's really a need for me to be going live about it. I might just do like a quick video about it. I'm not sure. But I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, you guys. But before I do, you guys do know I got to do my promos. Shout out to my cousin, LaShonda Catchings. She's a realtor, a part of Community First Real Estate. Her office number and direct contact is right here on the screen and the website as well. So if you're looking for a home or any other type of space, be sure to hit up my cousin. She would get you what you need. All right. Also, for the music standpoint, be sure to support Chasing Panel's own Tremel. He has a brand new song out called The Everything Remix featuring Rico with a K. All right, it's available now. Carl, also who goes by the name of K-Star, he has a brand new song out called Cock Goblin. It's available right now, so make sure you guys go and pick it up. And also Bando Kane, he has a new song out right now called The Nasty Remix, which features Tay G, Alana the Blunt, and the Hood Hoes, which is also available now. But Bando has another song called Run It Back, and it comes out on tomorrow, so you will get it. It hits iTunes and everything else at midnight. So make sure you guys support him. All right. So with that being said, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here. And I will leave you guys with the promo from King Darius Books. I'm out of here, y'all. Bye.
What's up, everyone? It is Darius asking you to check out my newest children's book, DJ Stands on Business. Follow along as 5 friends who are entrepreneurs by the name of Pixel, Raven, a dynamic duo we can learn, and a children's book author named DJ use their entrepreneurial spirit to save money to go on a trip to Mexico. So follow along as children can learn about terms that teach them about entrepreneurship and give them the opportunity to open up the world in the adventures of friendship and entrepreneurship. You can check out my children's book, DJ Stands on Business, as well as DJ's Favorite Day and Twinkle Little Star at www.kingdariusbooks.com.